Hi and welcome to the Art of Tarot. My name is Stephanie and this is a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars for October 2020. This is a general reading. I'm working with the Western astrology and with the tarot and oracle cards. You find all the information concerning the cards, considering the cards in the description box below. You find all the decks and you also find all the information if you want to book a private reading with me and if you want to check out my web shop. And also I listed my artist website. I'm also a contemporary artist and musician and I'm having a sale of my artwork right now, which is pretty rare thing. So if you're interested in artwork and in art, then check it out. And also you find my PayPal account and you find an Amazon wishlist. Please, if you want to send me a tarot deck, what happened to me in the past is that some people didn't list their contact information because I sent everybody a free video reading for if they gift me a tarot deck from Amazon. So please make sure to send me your email address in case you gift me a tarot deck. All right, Leo, let's look at your cards. October, the month of relationships and such. With the Libra energy, we do have highlighted this topic of relationship and partnerships. The Chariot is coming out. Nice, I love it. So in this particular case, we have two full moons and a new moon this month, which is very interesting. We have in October we have October 1st the full moon in Aries, and October 31st we have a full moon in Taurus. And I think the most interesting one is the new moon in Libra on the 16th, especially when it comes to relationship matters, because this is where we can manifest a new start when it comes to partnerships, relationships, business partnerships, contracts, everything that is Libra related. Also the arts, there might be an urge to go back to an old project and start working on something again with the retrograde that is happening, because we have a Mercury retrograde as well in Libra that is starting on the 14th. So there will be a little bit of a dilemma this month with trying to have a new start when it comes to partnership and relationship, and at the same time having this irritation in communication with Mercury retrograde in Libra. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm very interested in how this plays out for you and for all of us. We do have Pluto going direct in Capricorn, which I think is a big deal because now all the planets in Capricorn go direct again. So considering what house this is for you, you will feel release in a certain area of life, or relief in a certain area of life when it comes to things that you've worked on a lot. And really went through blood, sweat and tears, and now it might start feeling like slowly there is results, slowly there's things coming in for you, because these planets are all very slow, but they are in Capricorn, so results will show. Okay. Ooh, see, speaking of Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles here, the Chariot. So maybe you're dealing with a Cancer or an Earth sign, particularly Capricorn. But yeah, this might really be what I just was talking about, Pluto going direct. This might be really important for you. This might be something that is resonating with you. Oh wow, and the King of Cups, so many people here. There might really be a Cancer here in your environment. Five of Swords, bottom of the deck. That is intriguing. Let's see how this plays out. I see a lot of people here, and I see you coming into this month with this very brave, courageous Chariot energy, where you're really coming into a new realm. You're going on a journey. You're stepping into this new you. You are because this is really a powerful, very lively, very intense Chariot card here, because often the Chariot is just like, it looks kind of slow, or it doesn't look like it's that fast moving, but I mean, look at this. this is like a master magician knowing exactly how to tame all these energies that are on this chariot or underneath him. So we have this duality always with this card, where it is about the yin and the yang, finding the balance, finding the middle ground. But it's a very spiritual card as well. There is a lot of inspiration coming from the above. You are very intuitive, you know exactly where you want to go. It's a very combining of the opposites kind of card. You learned how to combine those inner pulls towards different directions, and now know how to intuitively know in which direction to go, and you're stepping into that direction out of this fixed elements, because there is a Leo actually in this card, which is very interesting. There's all the fixed signs in this card. Here. Do you see that Leo, the Taurus? So Taurus full moon, oh, that's your opposite sign, right? Oh no, that's not your opposite side, but it's your fellow fixed sign. So Taurus full moon can be interesting for you. It's squaring you. That's on the 31st, October 31st. So yeah, I think it's just a very powerful card. It's unlike any chariot card I've seen so far, really. So lively, and there's so much movement there, but there is so much blessings from the above as well. He's like really drawing from the above. The higher guidance is with this chariot, him or her. So higher guidance is with you. All the power, the force is with you. If you know, it's very, yeah, it's really like that. May the force be with you. I think this is going to be the title of this video. The Queen of Pentacles. Well, you are stepping up to the plate. At least it seems like you're very grounded, you're very secure in yourself. And this might really draw in a very emotionally stable individual, the King of Cups, who is very much going into your direction. And I wanted to wait for this deck to get the love energies, but I mean, come on, I can't make something else out of this. This is a love story. This is a love story, you guys. I don't know who's coming in for you. A water sign, maybe. Yeah, like I said, Cancer. If it's a Cancer, I mean, wow. Then it might, or they might light that energy in you, you know, or bring that energy to the table, which I would love. But I see this more as your energy for some reason, because also they're both looking my direction and he's just coming in from the side. I think you are on your way. You're very grounded in where you want to go. I remember the last month reading for you was also really stable. You were in a really good place to move forward, and this is what's happening right now. So you're really in your strength, in your power. You know you've come a long way. That's the Queen of Pentacles. She knows she came a long way. She has this strength, she has this determination with this Capricorn energy, and there's somebody who I think very much finds that very, very attractive. I mean, look at that. I love this King of Cups card. Look at that guy. He's even having the crab in the cup and stuff. Beautiful white horse. Golden wings. Fish. Damn. But, I mean, okay. So now the complicated thing. The Five of Swords. What's going on here? I mean, maybe you're just really not interested in that kind of person. Maybe you're just, I can see that definitely, that you have to cut this off, even though it's difficult. But underneath is the Ace of Wands, which is kind of the opposite of that. There is some sort of harsh energy in this spread. And I think it's coming more from this Queen of Pentacles part than from the King of Cups part, because this harshness is something that is very Capricornian. This very clear, intended way of doing things. This is how it's to be done, and my way or the highway. And maybe this is some sort of my way or the highway situation where you feel like also it's either this or it's not happening. Let's see, let's just draw some more cards. Because I don't read those, this deck I don't read in reverse. And let's see if there is reversals coming out here. Sorry, I've been doing readings all day. My throat is really dry. And the horses, I mean, yeah, there's one side of you maybe that wants to, and maybe one side that doesn't. Maybe this is too shiny for you. Maybe this is too clean for you. Maybe this is too, yeah, innocent in a way. But don't get fooled. Don't be fooled by the King of Cups, because just because they have this facade of being this sensitive person, they're just very deep people. So they might not show you everything right away. They're very sensitive, deep people. Doesn't mean that they're just all nice and nice, you know. They do just understand very well their dark side, and they will not show it to you. Why would they if they're attracted to you, you know? They show their best. Yeah, okay. Okay. This person might not have a plan. Maybe that's what's bothering you. Maybe they don't really, they have a lot of emotion and all that feeling and all that softness and gentleness, but they don't have an actual plan how to move forward with you, and you don't see an actual plan how to move forward with them. It can very well be a Pisces. Pisces is here very strong. There is some sort of commitment here, though. There is, maybe you're even in a committed relationship with that person, or you used to be in a committed relationship with that person, or you want to commit now to higher belief. You really need to live and go, because I think you stepped into something new where you were really like, no, I'm not going to take things anymore that are just not enough or are just not for me. It's okay if they're nice. It's okay if they're, if people are well intended towards me, but I still don't need it. Thanks. No, thank you. I have my needs, and I know what I need, and this is not what I need. It's nice that you want to offer it to me, but thanks. And I think this brought you in a new position of strength, but at the same time, you know that there is now the strength that you are holding on to with the Queen of Pentacles and the stable position. You know that underneath that there is much more still to be learned, to be known. There's still so much, a huge part of the unknown that I think you're facing in a way, but you know you are not going to tap in just yet. So really pay attention to the full moons, especially the full moon in Taurus. As I said, full moon in Taurus, 31st, because this is a Taurus card, might bring things to the surface for you, unknown things that you weren't quite sure yet, or you didn't know, that were kind of mysterious for you, and that might have you to cut out certain things, or have also serious conversation within yourself and cut out certain parts of yourself, or maybe also be a little more in a harsher energy when it comes to people bringing things to you that you just don't need, that are a distraction for you. You know, some people are just effing distracting. They are just not part of your whole vision that you have. And I feel like you really have a vision. Maybe it's not that clear to you, but you can feel that there is so much more. And some people just don't fit the picture. And even if they're nice, you know, and even if they want to add to your life, they just add things that you just don't need. I know that's a hard pill to swallow for some people, but it's just what it is. We're all on different paths, and sometimes people are just not part of the picture. And I think this might be hard for you to maybe let some people know that they are not part of the picture after you thought about it very well. It's not because you want to commit to really what you believe in. It's not just like being mean for no reason. This is a very convinced energy. You're very convinced. Okay, wow, I need to breathe for this. Let's look at the oracle deck here. It's a very nice oracle deck. I love this. I want to show you the book cover because I love the book cover. It looks so great. It's like this vintage deck from, I don't even know, let's see. Destiny Books, Rochester, Vermont. 1997. Love it. Yeah, late 70s. So let's see what the secret Dakini Oracle has to say for you. Dear Leo people and cross watchers, just make sure that you always come in here when you cross watch with the understanding that this is more about you than about the other person, and that you're looking for answers for yourself, and it might not have to do a lot with what the other person actually thinks or does. It might have to do more with what you wish the other person thinks or does. But if it helps you, if you find helpful answers here, then I'm all for it, you know. Okay, Puja, purification. What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful card. This is very pretty. So this is number 14. Let me see what that means. Purification, mental foundations, absolution, purification of the self, dedication, humility, the spiritual path. Okay, relation to the tarot would be the Temperance card. But I also see very strongly the Hierophant, because it says, it talks about spiritual path. That is the Hierophant for sure. And it talks about dedication, which is also the Hierophant. Well, I love this. So you're in a process of purification of your own path, of your spiritual path, and doing what you believe in doing. And also serving. This is a card that is also very serving. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at the imagery. I'm just like a sucker for vintage cards and this kind of aesthetics. So yeah. Okay, let's pull some charms to round this up. It's like the little salt that you put in the you know, in the end of the cookie, you put the little salt into the meal to make it perfect. That's new. This is new. I love it. Okay. Let's see. I think coming into this with the Chariot, you came with a lot of knowledge here, and now you're going out of this with even more wisdom. So you turn some sort of gray into some sort of white, a gray area into a white area when it comes to knowledge, memory, and wisdom. Here with the cute little elephants. So cute. So yeah, you're taking this wisdom with you through the process of saying no to something. Maybe you're saying no to something very specifically. There is some sort of relation to music. The number 73 is coming through. Maybe there's answers in song for you right now. There is the 73, so it makes a 10 and it makes a 1. So 1 is all about initiation going forward. Maybe there is somebody named Max. I don't know. That could be. And maybe Max is also pissed because now that fell on the, and maybe he's a musician, but that would be very specific for very, very few of you. You now also have detoxed yourself from a certain situation. You gained some, I think you drew back your energies, and therefore it felt a little bit even like detoxing, and now you're very, very grounded. So you're not reliant on a certain person anymore, or on certain people in your life anymore, and you are really in your own power. You might have taken some hits here with the Colosseum, but you're still like this, you're like an ancient monument that you can really not break down. Also travel, of course, is an element here with this, and it is also about games. So games also portrayed to the public. Maybe you are tapping into some really ancient old wisdom when it comes to how to portray yourself onto the outside right now, and also kind of to entertain people with that image of you. That's very specific, but that comes through. And there is definitely a detachment from subconscious energies that help you transform, and help also the other person transform with this pin, with this little pin here. And we have a snake tail, so you might have detached yourself from some subconscious